Yo, what's going on, guys? Dark Monster here, back once again, and we're here in Conan Exiles, continuing our guide series. And this time, we're going to be talking about upgrading the insides of your base, the kind of things you want to focus on getting. And we did a bunch of, resource collecting before, and we used a lot of that. Come on, get off the edge. There we go. A lot of that excess resource to build some things. So you have your tannery. All you got to do is make sure you go to your feats, go to survival. Once you get to level 10, make sure you get this. You'll get the tannery, the tanner's table, and a few other things you can do with them. I also made sure and got the iron tools, the carpenter's bench, which we haven't built yet, and then the blacksmith I also got, and then obviously the journeyman journeyman butcher when we got to the proper level. But this allows you to get the furnace and the blacksmith bench and things like that. Now, in order to build the tannery, we had to get 200 stone, 100 wood, 50 bark. We had that. That was easy. And then we built the tanner's table, 100 wood. We had that. That was easy. And then we built the furnace. The furnace is 500 stone. We barely had that. I think we have like 200 left or something like that. So we placed them up. I like to put the two things together because they work together. And then the furnace I put over here because I plan to put, if possible, the armorer's bench and the blacksmith bench over here. The blacksmith bench is a corner piece, similar kind of to how this is a little bit. I might not be able to squeeze it in there. I might have to take this, turn it, put this down. We'll figure it out. Either way, I'll get it going, no problem. That's a me problem. So as you can see, it says bark plus hide plus play equals leather. So we take our hide, take our bark, and we go like this. Bark, hide, hit play. Sure enough, it starts making leather. Now, one of the benefits to this is that you get a byproduct of the process in the form of tar, which is not useful yet, but later on it'll be very useful. Now, the tanner's table is really great if you want to take all of that plant fiber you've gotten and turn it into twine, but you don't want to do it in your inventory and have it constantly ticking through and doing things. You could set it up to do it in the table automatically. Also, let's say you skin some crocodiles because you're on the beach. You can just take those crocodile reptile hide, put it in here, and you can convert them into hide, which then you turn and put into here. We're gonna let that craft up. Now, the other thing I did was I went and found a couple places, little nodes over there to farm some iron. So we're gonna quickly run over there, see what we can grab. There's a couple places I had to basically do this over a handful of runs. Also, one of the reasons we spawn here is because we farm this guy. As you can see, we got our chest piece on us. So let's see. I say guy, but it's a guy and a girl. They two different named boss things that spawn here. We even got a sword out of one of them. It's pretty decent for the level we're at. So we'll see. Whichever one wins, we'll take on. Alright. Crocodile wins again today. Let him attack. Swing. Aw, so close. Wow, not just one pair of gloves, but two pairs of gloves. And a pickaxe. Oh, wow. That's actually a really good find. Pickaxes... We don't need the stone hatchet. Pickaxes are fancy because they do the job of a pick and an axe. Surprise, surprise. An axe and a pick at the same time. However, this one probably doesn't have a ton of durability. No. But it will mine very, very, very efficiently. It's quite a bit up there as far as tools go. Like you see here, we don't get that until level 43. That's after steel. So it's very high quality. Now, what we don't currently have, I don't think I have the branches for it, is a skinning knife. No, I don't have any branches at the moment, but it's okay. We can get some right here, right now. There we go. Wait for that to craft up. Oh, put it right where I wanted it. So we can go here. Bada bing, bada boom. You can also use an axe or pickaxe on whatever it is that you're trying to get the whatchamacallit off of the hide. Now, this node over here is next to a camp, so make sure you either avoid them if you can, which I never can, or clear the camp before you try to harvest it. Now I'm gonna pull one at a time. The only two people sucks.
Curse you.
Okay. So that person's not gonna bother us. What do you got on you? Anything good? Arrows. I'll take them. I'll take the wood. We're gonna take our pickaxe over here. Now, I've already mined a handful of nodes. Normally, when you fully mine this node out like this, you'll get a feat or on a journey step complete and a bunch of experience, but I've already done it. So there's a spot right there. There's also a spot if you go up next to this bridge and kind of take the path up right next to it. Around the base of the bridge at the top is a handful of iron nodes. So sometimes you get lucky, you get a couple spawn there. Sometimes you get lucky and you get one spawn here. Generally speaking, they tend to be in the same places over and over. Now, let's run back to the house. And if you really want, you can skin people. You get hide and human flesh. You can even skin your own dead body when you come back to loot it, which is pretty funny. A lot of stamina because I wasn't paying attention. But you do get some meat, you do get some hide. So it's all sorts of different things you can get. And let's go in here. And let's drop the meat off in here. Oh, and we need to put the wood in there. That's perfect that we grabbed it. Human flesh and feral flesh. Cook those up. And let's put the extra stuff in here. Let's go with this one. I'm very organized, as you can tell. Alright. And then the reptile hides go here. Craft them. Easy peasy. While that's doing that, we can do this. Add to it. Get more. So. We got that going. We got that going. And as you can see, I've been running back and forth mining a bunch of this iron. So we'll take that out. And we'll put it in here. But first we need to grab some wood. So let's grab 100 wood. The wood in there, put the iron in there, and we will say go. And that's going to craft us up a decent amount of iron. So while that's crafted, I should have used the pickaxe. That was dumb of me. I should have used this to get more iron. But either way, we'll pause this up until we get crafted, and then we'll come right back at it. Okay, so we got a bunch of this crafted up. We're going to grab it. It's still going, but we got our feat for obtaining an iron bar. Now, the other thing we got was the black bench. Excuse me, something in my throat. We're gonna grab our remaining stone. Blacksmith bench, craft that up. And then there's also the armorer's bench. And we need more wood and more twine. There's our twine. There's our wood. So, craft that up. While that's all going, Clear the inventory a bit. And here we go. Here is our blacksmith's bench. And yeah, just as I figured, I think we're gonna have to move everything over a bit. I want to put these right next to each other. Oh, I can actually put that further into the corner if I wanted. I like things being a bit snug, but that's okay. Looks fine as is. So yeah, we're going to take this. It's still doing things, but we can clear that out. We can take it all, pick it up. We can move it over here. Something like that. Should be good. Take this. Turn to inventory. Oh, is that going to be enough room? I think that'll be exactly the right amount of room that I need. There we go. That fit nicely and beautiful. We can even line it up nicely with this one. Wunderbar. And we can even probably fit just right here for things that go in both of this. So let's go ahead and put the wood and stone away. There we go. Go back to doing things in here. Put the bark in, put the hide in, keep it going. Tanner's table is where I usually store my twine. And we have the armorer's bench. Now you can see we have a handful of options already. And we've already gotten some of this without having to craft it at all because of that NPC over there. And then this is where you get the better tools and such. So let's go ahead and dump this in here. And this just finished up. Very nice timing. Now, generally speaking, the next thing you want to get, the first thing you want to get when you upgrade to a new material is your pickaxe. That way you get more of it. For right now though, because we do have this for about 80 swings, we could go to something better. Maybe even a new weapon, but I may have another solution for the weapon. That'll come in a later episode. So while we continue to get things going and make sure everything looks nice. Yeah, it's nighttime out. It's very dark. But as you can see, the base is fully lit up even at night. Especially if we were to come over here and click play. This lights up a little bit. And this will consume wood if you do it, but on that one. This one not so much. Nice little feature that they gave us. Close that. Then we have plenty more room. We could even put this furnace over a bit. And add another furnace in. And plenty of more room for more crafting things. Let's see if we have any that we need. So, survival, we could do a bed. And we're going to go ahead and unlock that. We don't need a grinder. We don't need this right now. This is nice for crafting potions and things, but we're not going to worry about that right here and now. That's for something later. Fishing can be incredibly good at getting you some food and things and making use of your bugs. It's really not necessary. The apprentice thing is not that necessary. This though might be what we cover in the next episode as well. Ooh, there's so many things to do and cover, but that's all of those. So I think we're good. Oh, that's right, there is one other thing, the carpenter. We didn't build the carpenter's bench. That's the other thing I usually build in a corner. So what do we need for the carpenter's bench? 250 and 100. We're running low on stone. Now this is one of the less necessary ones early on, but we have the resources, so we might as well get it knocked out. And that way when we start collecting things like the wood from people and the stone from people, we can start doing things with it extra stone we can toss in here and it'll turn into bricks, which will come in handy later. When you start doing these things ahead of time, it'll pay off in dividends later on, let me tell you. So any extra wood that we don't need, basically extra plant fiber, put it in the bench, turn it into twine. Extra wood, put it in carpenter's bench. Actually, I always put it the other way because it always fits better, that's why. Try and change it up and mix it up a little bit, but really a great option at this moment. Go, happy with that, beautiful. So this is going to be needed for building a few other things. Mostly right now, shaped wood comes in handy, very important. So we have plenty of room to do other things. We can build, we can move the storage around, we can put a bed in here, but right now we got the bedroll. But we can roll that up and take it with us on adventures once we have a proper bed. Being said, that's pretty much it for now. This has been a hopefully handy guide for those of you getting started on your beginner crafting things. We could even put like a bigger campfire here, but anyone does the job for now. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's probably going to do it for me. If you have any questions about anything, please leave them in the comments below. And hopefully you like this. Any feedback would be very much appreciated. You've all been wonderful. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.